Hello everybody, Mikey here, Burns Post. Like I always say, and the FNAF 2 movie is this week, so to celebrate I thought I would do a top 10. And the top 10 for today is top 10 unsolved FNAF mysteries. I'm gonna be going from my least favorite mystery to one of my favorites. Now obviously these are just my opinions, so if you like one mystery over the other, let me know in the comments down below. And I should say that I'm only going from FNAF 1 to UCN because the Steel Wool games are still coming out and being made, so I don't want to say a mystery is unsolved then for it just to be solved to the next game. Alright, let's get into it. So, for the number 10 spot is the Paper Pals from FNAF 2 and 3. The mystery behind these guys are that they will disappear and reappear in the games at random. Now, the reason why these guys are at the number 10 spot is because no matter what, they don't really change any of the major lore. Although I do think that it's interesting that they return in FNAF 3 and appear in the office. I also think that it's cool that it adds to the children's drawings being possessed too. Coming in at number 9 is Shadow Freddy in FNAF 3. And no, I'm not talking about the FNAF 3 minigames, but when he appears in the office. Now this is in fact Shadow Freddy, as when you brighten it, he looks purple. So, what's the mystery about him? Well, the mystery is why he's even here in the office and not attacking the player or anything like that. Well, I have no clue. I mean, this is an unsolved mystery list after all. The reason why this is number 9 is because it's bare bones and very well known. However, it's not last place because I like Shadow Freddy. So in FNAF 2, BB has something that looks like eyes in his mouth, and the reason why this takes the 8th slot is because this mystery was probably not meant to be anything. When BB is in the office, you can see something that looks like eyes in his mouth. Now, when FNAF 2 first came out, there was a lot of theories about this, if it was a kid in BB, or if it was his endoskeleton. However, the reason why it wasn't meant to be a mystery is because in every other render he's in, besides the office render, he doesn't have any eyes in his mouth. The reason why I gave this the number 8 spot and not a lower spot is because I like Balloon Boy. And yes, I hope you guys can tell by now that this list is very, very biased. Alright, so at number 7 is Yendo, and the reason why I put Yendo as a mystery is because he's never really explained. He appears sometimes in the base game in the Funtime Foxy segment, and in Sister Location's Custom Night, but one thing that's always perplexed to me about this guy is who he even is, and why is he in Sister Location, and why the hell does he have the same mechanics as Golden Freddy? He hasn't come back in any meaningful way since Sister Location, although he did appear in Help Wanted 2, but he wasn't really a big player in that game. The reason why I gave him a 7 is because of his Golden Freddy connection. Alright, so coming in at number 6 is the Yendo from FNAF 2. He will appear only when the puppet has left the music box. He will appear at the prize counter and in the vents. The mystery to him is that we have no idea why he's at the prize counter or in the vents. If anything, he should be in the parts and service. Something that's also mysterious about him is that he only spawns after the puppet left the box, like the puppet was keeping it from coming around. I gave Endo02 the number 6 spot because I find his design iconic and one of the better Easter eggs in FNAF 2. Now we're getting into some of my favorite mysteries in the games. At number 5 is the Springlock suit we're stuck in on night 4 in Sister Location. Now I've seen a lot of guesses on who this could be, the Funtime Chica, a possible Funtime Fredbear, or Spring Bonnie, and even Nurse Dolly with Secret of the Mimic releasing. Now is this the biggest mystery in FNAF? No, but I like how simple and small it is, and that's why it got the number 5 spot. At number 4 is Circus Baby's odd counting in Sister Location. In Sister Location, during random points of the game, you can hear a garbled voice count. When you fix this audio, you can hear that it's actually Circus Baby counting. Now, this is another one of those mysteries and things that were never really brought up again. However, this one was actually brought up again in a very odd way. In FNAF AR, RIP, when the 8-bit baby is in haywire mode, the numbers she speaks in this Easter egg will appear around her. I genuinely wonder why these are here. The reason why this is at number 4 is, say it with me folks, I like Circus Baby. Alright, time for the top 3, and coming in at number 3 is the FNAF 2 cutscenes. Once you beat a night in FNAF 2, you will get a cutscene from Freddy's POV in the FNAF 1 location. You will see Bonnie and Chica, Golden Freddy, and the puppet. However, these are never properly explained. Were they dreams, a glimpse into the future, or past? I don't know. The reason why I gave it the number 3 spot to these scenes is because how spooky they are and how it's the only time in the original Scott games that we get to see Golden Freddy stand. At number 2 is what happened to Phone Guy, aka Ralph's body. Now, I don't need to tell you guys that Phone Guy dies in FNAF 1, but something I've always been curious is what happened to his body. We never got to know what happened to it, and honestly, I really like that. I like that he's just gone, disappeared. I gave this mystery 2nd place because I liked the Phone Guy and it was the first death we got to see in FNAF. So at number 1 is the box. In FNAF 4, once you beat all the knights, you'll be greeted with a box. And dude, this box has tormented the community for 11 years. The box is easily at number 1 because in my opinion, it will forever remain unsolved, as even Scott doesn't even know the answer anymore. And I kinda like that idea. We will never know what was in the box, or at least what it was originally. And who knows, maybe one day Scott will remember it, but even if he did, I doubt that he would tell us outright. Alright, that's about it. I hope you guys liked my list. Let me know some of your favorite FNAF mysteries and what you thought of this video in the comments down below. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching, stay safe out there, and may the stars shine down upon you. Bye!